Okay, we're going to talk about area and perimeter one more time. And on this video, I'm just going to show you area of a rectangle. And so I'm going to just draw a rectangle. I know that the lines are not straight, but imagine that they are. And also imagine, actually you won't have to imagine, I'll draw them in. We have squares inside the shape. Okay, so it's not perfect, but that's okay. So, when I'm finding area, you guys know that area is the amount of space that covers. So we are going to try to figure out what is the amount of space that covers this shape. Now, if you guys have squares on any of the problems that you're going to do, and in the real world it might be a hallway with tiles or a room with tiles, you could count the tiles, okay? But in this case, we're going to count the squares, and that's going to tell us how much space covers this area. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright, so I know that the area is 24 units squared, or we'll say that these are square feet, so this is square feet. And so whenever you're doing area, you need to label it with square feet. Alright? So the easiest way is to count the squares, but what happens if we don't have those squares there? I need to have a formula. I need to know the lengths of the sides. Alright? Not all the sides, but just two of them. The formula for area is length times width. Alright, and this works with rectangles. So the width of this rectangle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet. Okay? The width, or the length of this rectangle is 4 feet. Okay? My formula says length times the width. So I would do the width, which is 6 feet, times the length, which is 4. And so I'm going to do 6 times 4 equals 24. Alright? And my answer goes there. 24 square feet. Okay? So you can pause the video, and that's how you find the area. Multiply the length times the width. Okay, we are going to get into some more sophisticated shapes today and later in the week. So, use this to help you with rectangles, area of rectangles. Okay, so now what we're going to do is find perimeter. Now, perimeter is the amount of space that goes around an object. Okay? So I need to know the lengths of the sides. And in a rectangle, some of you guys have told me, which is great, that you know that opposite sides are equal in a rectangle. So if you know that this side down here is 6 feet, then you should know that the opposite side is also 6 feet. Okay? Same thing with the length. you know that this side down here is 4 feet, so this side is also 4 feet because rectangles have opposite sides that are equal. Alright, one thing that you could do is count the outside lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we know that the perimeter is 20 feet, but this only works if you have squares. So if you do have squares and that's the way you want to do it, then you can pause the video here. Otherwise, we are going to take both widths, so 6 plus 6 equals 12 feet. And then I'm going to take both lengths, so 4 plus 4, so 4 plus 4 equals 8 feet. Then I'm going to add both of these together, 12 plus 8, which is going to equal 20 feet as my perimeter. And perimeter is distance around, and in the real world maybe we're putting a fence around a backyard, or we need to know the amount that goes around a pool. So anything that goes around is perimeter. So hopefully this video helps you find area and perimeter for our upcoming unit.